Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, just want to do a quick video on this engine. As you see, it is a 1666. Now, some time ago, I buy a lot of parts on eBay, lots and lots and lots of parts, junk parts, usually stuff that no one else wants, and I can get it really cheap. But in any case, some months ago, I bought a box of parts, and in the box was a 1666 shell. In really decent shape, but it was just the shell. And I don't know, a few weeks after that or before, I don't really remember, I got a pre-war motor. And so since I had the motor, but I didn't have a shell for it, I figured I would just drop it into the 1666. And I've been playing with it and running it, and it actually runs quite well. Really, really early motor in a plastic 1666. In any case, I got some new parts today, a box of just junk parts. And in the box was the rear truck for a 666 and the front truck for a Lionel engine. So what I did was a bit of judicious tweaking to rebend the connector on this Lionel truck, and it's now on the 1666. The rear truck, of course, was off a 666. The problem was, and I think that's why they probably threw this in a box of parts, was the stanchion where the screw goes in was completely stripped. And the nice thing about plastic, of course, is that whenever you encounter a stripped screw hole in a plastic body, just replace the screw with a sheet metal screw. Sheet metal screws will fix these strip holes instantly. So, 666 rear truck held on with a sheet metal screw, and a Lionel front truck that's been rebent to fit the contour of the 1666. The result is now I have a complete 1666 that works. It actually runs really, really well. Is it original? Nope. Is it correct? Nope. Does it run? Yep, it does. It runs really, really well. So I just thought I would do a quick video on this. It's why I always stress, don't overlook the junk. Just because it's junk when you get it doesn't mean it's going to be junk when you're finished with it. Let me get this tripod out of the way. So a Lionel truck, a 666 rear truck, and a 1666 plastic body that is now up and running and is a complete engine. So let's take this around and see how we do. Pulling 14 Marx cards. I believe it's 14. So as you see, this 1666 is running really well. It's complete, it's not original, but it works. That's the nice thing about it. And the grand total cost of this thing was probably about $10. If I'd actually bought the individual pieces, it would have been pennies probably. And the stuff it was literally made out of junk. And usually I get these things buying something else. I can't remember what it was that I saw in the ad that I wanted in that box of parts. And this other stuff was just superfluous. It just came along with it. And as it comes in, I throw it in a big box. And sometimes I have use for it, sometimes I don't. But in this case, I've got a front truck that fits, got a rear truck that fits, which makes the engine complete. It has a pre-war motor, so it's up and running. Like I said, it's not original, it's not authentic in any way at all. The thing is, it's a working 1666 that runs really, really well and is now complete. So, like I said, don't overlook the junk. These Marx engines are really, really basic. And once you understand how the motor works, you can usually fix them in a matter of minutes. And then as far as swapping parts, you'll find that you can put any motor in almost any Marx engine shell. It's just a matter of swapping out the front crossbar. As far as fixing these motors, they're pretty basic. And once you learn the nuances of them, you can get these things fixed in a matter of minutes. In any case, the 1666 is dirty, yes, but it's complete. There's no damage to it of any kind. at all. And now it has the rear truck, a pre-war motor, and the front truck as well. So I just wanted to do a video on this. You can build a lot of engines out of parts. I've got probably a dozen of these bodies, 400s, 490s, lots of 400s as I buy them just to get the motors out of them. And I buy boxes of parts, individual parts. Like I said, usually a box of parts will entail a lot of stuff that I don't want or need at that time. Like that Lionel front truck. I doubted if I would ever use that. And then I thought, maybe I can bend it and have it fit the 1666. And it does. And it wasn't very difficult to do. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this. A really nice, complete 1666, probably for $10 or less. I mean, made literally out of junk. So I just wanted to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.